The Denver Nuggets recently won their first NBA Finals game in franchise history. Their journey to the finals was marked by a stellar regular season, followed by an even more impressive playoff run, culminating in a sweep of the Los Angeles Lakers in the conference finals. Although it's tempting to heap all the praise on the dynamic duo of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, doing so would overlook the essential role played by the Nuggets' secret weapon, Aaron Gordon. Who is Aaron Gordon, you might wonder? Well, if you've been out of the loop or somehow missed the incredible 2016 dunk contest, let me bring you up to speed. Gordon, a crucial role of the Nuggets puzzle, has been displaying an all-star performance that has left critics and opposing teams alike scratching their heads in disbelief. Standing at 6'8" with the wingspan that would even make an albatross envious, this athletic prodigy has been instrumental in the Nuggets' fairy tale journey to the NBA Finals. His skills aren't confined to one end of the court, as many might believe. Indeed, Aaron is a two-way threat that's proven to be as slippery as a greased eel for opponents to pin down. Firstly, let's highlight an aspect of his game that is often overlooked, but vitally important: his defense. Gordon's versatility mirrors that of a Swiss Army knife, and he brings an extra spark to the court. Whether it's defending the likes of Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker, speedsters who can light up the scoreboard from all corners of the court, or clashing with the likes of Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Each possessing a different, yet equally formidable offensive style, Aaron has managed to keep them all at bay. How does he do this, you ask? Well, with the physique that could arguably be classified as a natural wonder, and the agility of a cat on a hot tin roof, Gordon has the ability to match up with players of all positions. His full defensive capabilities are first showcased when he's up against towering titans like Karl Anthony Towns or Anthony Davis. His robust defense provides a sturdy barricade, frustrating their every move. Aaron's 7-foot wingspan is similar to an unshakable nightmare for his opponents. Kevin Durant found out the hard way in the second round when what he assumed were clear shots were robustly contested by Aaron. Durant, known for using his shoulder to create separation, found this tactic ineffective against Gordon. His capacity to withstand a bump and maintain his defensive stance only amplified the complexity of his shots. In another instance against Rudy Gobert in a pick-and-roll situation, Aaron battled for positioning and elevated to prevent an easy finish for the tall Frenchman. However, Gordon's talents aren't just limited to his defensive stance and shot blocking. He's equally adept at shutting down driving lanes with his quick lateral movement. This athleticism, coupled with his core strength, has enabled him to stand firm against more explosive players, stopping their momentum dead in its tracks. Devin Booker, one of the best players in the NBA, also found himself at odds with Aaron's unique brand of defense. Despite his best efforts to create an angle, Gordon's agility, combined with his length, halted him in his tracks, leading to a rejection of Booker's jumper. Remember, this is a man who routinely squares off with some of the best athletes in the world. His strength and quickness allow him to withstand powerful forwards who love to initiate contact. One moment he's repelling an onslaught from LeBron James, the next he's holding his ground against 7'1" Rudy Gobert, making even the simplest catch a Herculean task for his opponent. Gordon is a living paradox: size and speed, power and finesse, embodied in a Denver Nugget jersey. Even when outmaneuvered off the dribble, he possesses the uncanny ability to use his reach to his advantage, swatting at the ball, which has saved Denver's defense time and time again. The explosive leaping ability of Aaron is quite probably the quality for which he is most renowned. However, what's often overlooked is not just the height he achieves, but the speed at which he can leap off of 2 feet. This skill was on full display in the last couple of seconds in the decisive Game 4 when he chased LeBron off the three-point line. With all his momentum heading towards the basket, he quickly repositioned his feet and leapt to get a hand on the ball. This vertical capability, combined with his impressive wingspan, makes him a formidable rim protector. His defensive efforts haven't gone unnoticed, helping the Nuggets maintain their aggressive pick-and-roll coverages and keeping their opponents at bay. But enough about Aaron's defense. As exceptional as it may be, his offensive game deserves its own spotlight. On that end of the court, Gordon has carved out a niche for himself as a specialist in interior scoring. He can score at the rim with an efficiency that would make a Swiss watchmaker envious. He's not just cleaning up with putbacks and dunks. Aaron has demonstrated the ability to score over some of the league's top rim protectors and despite added contact. Gordon has added another dimension to his game with newfound versatility as a post-up player, making life difficult for smaller opponents in transition and showcasing some refined moves in the half-court. The Nuggets' trust in him to create plays has led to a sort of basketball revolution in Denver. It's essential to acknowledge the critical role that Aaron Gordon has played in their success, a role that equates to a Broadway-worthy performance on both ends of the hardwood. Gordon's extraordinary athleticism combined with an ever-evolving basketball IQ makes him a nightmare matchup. His agility allows him to weave through the tightest of defenses, and his leaping ability, coupled with his strength, make him a force to reckon with in the air, finishing with thunderous dunks or contorting for improbable layups. An area where Aaron has shown significant improvement is his shooting. Initially criticized for his inconsistency from beyond the arc, he has silenced the skeptics with a steady increase in his three-point shooting percentage. Gordon's development as a shooter has added a new layer to his game, creating the necessary spacing on the court for his teammates to operate and keep defenders honest, who now can't afford to sag off him. This spacing has been crucial for Denver, as they often operate with Jokic in the high post. Aaron's role as a cutter shouldn't be overlooked. Playing alongside a pass-first big man like Jokic has benefited him greatly. Jokic has often found Gordon on sharp cuts to the basket, and the latter's ability to finish through contact is a sight to behold. But what's even more impressive is his ability to create plays for others. Aaron, blessed with keen court vision, has shown a knack for finding open teammates when he's on the move, either dropping off a perfect pass to a cutting teammate or kicking out to a spot-up shooter in the corner. What sets Aaron Gordon apart is not just his physical attributes, but also his previously mentioned basketball intelligence. His understanding of when to cut, when to pop out for a shot, and when to take his man off the dribble have made him an important place in Denver's offense. His usage rate doesn't always reflect his impact on the game, but rest assured, he's a critical part of the Nuggets' success. Whether it's a monstrous dunk, a clutch three-pointer, a chase-down block, or a no-look assist, Gordon's highlights are a testament to his impact on the court. He's the Denver Nuggets' unsung hero, their silent guardian, a crucial piece of the puzzle who might just be the key to their championship aspirations. One thing is for sure, wherever the Denver Nuggets are headed, Aaron Gordon will be at the forefront, leading the charge with the basketball in one hand and the hopes of a city in the other. However, two people who won't be leading the charge with the basketball in their hand are the notorious Jokic brothers. The dynamic duo is stirring up a storm once more. They were spotted mocking and waving goodbye to none other than the most famous Laker fan in the world, Jack Nicholson, after the conference finals onslaught. This is a far cry from their more contentious encounters in previous seasons, where the duo found themselves on the brink of physical confrontations with NBA stars like Devin Booker, the Morris twins, and Jimmy Butler. I've made a video about the two intimidating Serbian brothers, their scary background, and why they have the entire NBA roster terrified. Check it out.